Well, good morning, and thank you for letting us join you this morning. My name is Dan. I'm one of the shepherds at Western Hills Church of Christ, and I'm joined this morning by my two daughters, Amy Kopp and Holly Hein, and they've agreed to do this morning's devotional, so I'm going to turn it over to them at this point.
Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Psalm 46:10.
Good morning. Like Dad said, I'm Amy Kopp and this is Holly Hein. For those of you who don't know, I'm a teacher and I am very passionate about my job. Once I've had your kid in my class, they're forever in my heart. You're probably wondering why I am standing on this chair. Well, let me tell you, if I have had the privilege of teaching your child, then your child probably around the time of December to, let's say, mid-February when weather is horrible, and teachers, you all know the daunting task of having indoor recess. The craziness that flows through your classroom and sometimes even yourself. So when we go through teacher classes during college, we're taught classroom management. We're taught cutesy little call and responses like class, class. And in a perfect world, they'll say, yes, yes. And they'll turn around and look at you, stop doing what they're doing, wait for you to give them the next direction, and clean up and be ready. Well, let's be real. That very rarely happens, especially after the 12th day of indoor recess. You do things like macaroni and cheese. And they're supposed to say, everybody freeze. Well, let's be real, nobody freezes. You use your teacher voice and you get louder. What do? They get louder, and let's just give you the mental image of a barrel of monkeys. They're swinging from the rafters, they're fighting over who is gonna get to go to the sand table next. You've got precious little boys that are in the block center having a tractor pull, and you tell them, oh, no, let's use our indoor voices. And they're going, oh, Miss Kopp, don't you know that in a tractor pull, they're loud? And you're just sitting there going, oh, I have no response for that. So there goes that arrow out of the quiver. And then you have another little boy that's over in the corner like, maybe she won't see what I'm doing as I'm putting boogers on the wall. Oh my gosh, indoor recess. Nothing gets their attention. So out of my 5 years of teaching pre-K and my 1 year teaching kindergarten, I have found that sometimes the most effective way to get your point across is to be still yourself. To grab a chair, and not because I'm short, but because it's effective. I get a chair, I stand on it, and I give them this look. And I wait. And as I wait, slowly I see 20 pairs of eyes start kind of. I see an elbow nudge here. Miss Kopp standing on the chair. Why is Miss Kopp standing on the chair? Well, parents, like I said, if I had your darling in class, they'd probably come home and said, Miss Kopp stood on a chair. Well, the reason why Miss Kopp stood on a chair is because she wanted you to be still, to stop your chaotic running and screaming, busyness, hectic running, whirlwind of what you were doing, and listen. Be still. Listen. Wait for instruction. Wait for what is needed to be told. Wait for sometimes just to kind of let the moment sink in. And I know this COVID quarantine stuff is not very fun for a lot of us. It's very scary. I've written on Facebook in the past few weeks about my anxiety as a new mom. But I think all of us are pretty hectic. And sometimes God is saying, be still, listen, I need you to calm down and listen to me. And in our busyness, we say, oh, well, not now, God. Not now. And we rush off and do the next thing. And he's sitting there going, will they ever just be still and listen? Just like my 20 little darlings in my classroom that I've had the privilege to teach. I love them all, but sometimes I just need them to be still and listen. Be still and unwind and listen to what I have to say. And I think God is just using this time of quarantine, of keeping us at our homes. He's saying, take this time to renew yourself, to spend time in the Word, to recharge your batteries, to spend time with family that maybe maybe you haven't had a chance to catch up with. Or maybe he's just saying, you need to take a step back and think about some things, to regroup, to rebuild. So as we go through this time, when we start to feel panicked or scared or like a cat on a hot tin roof because we just want to get out and we can't get to the playground because it's cold and the weather's bad, and listen, be still and know that he is God, and all he wants us to do is just trust him, because while our plans might have sounded pretty great in our head, his plan is even better, and he's already got it planned. So maybe we just need to rewind, regroup, and take new steps as we look for him in the quiet, simple nature of things that are going on today. Holly has a verse that will tie all this in. She'll go ahead.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all of thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Proverbs 5-6.
Thank you very much, girls. Those were wonderful words, and we truly appreciate it. And we just hope everyone that's listening that has a chance to see this will take heed and just spend some time in quiet reflection, time in the Word, and just time to trust in the Lord. Thank you, ladies. Have a great day.